should have been more careful if visibility was poor. Now look what happened. There was a collision, and he had to pay for the damages. A priori, staying to watch the ship's launch seemed like a good idea, but it ended up being epic. When winds become this powerful, the safest decision is often the simplest one. Stay indoors until the storm passes. The falling rocks were only a warning. Moments later, the mountain revealed its full force. Those stupid drivers are causing trouble for other people. When the heavy vehicles go to the work site, the road should be made in the right way, otherwise things like this will happen. He didn't hear the engine start? Sensors should be mandatory for bigger vehicles like cars. Smart people lower the arm to below the level of the cab. Still a chance to hit something, but usually safer. Everyone was focused on buying and selling. Then suddenly, nothing mattered except getting out alive.
Wow, hah bodoh. Takkan kau tak nampak? Bodoh tadi ni.
This is the reason why we are told to wear seatbelts. Luckily, the airbag in the door opened. Otherwise, it would have been involved in a crash. Dude didn't even put a block down or anything to stop the box from rolling. Didn't think to turn out of the way either is insane. Watching those boats get tossed around like toys is hard enough, but seeing them come through without major damage feels almost unbelievable. When an earthquake strikes, should you hide first or run first? When they said table by the water, I don't think this is what anyone had in mind. It doesn't hurt that much, but it's embarrassing. Wow. It's hard to believe a crash violent enough to bring down a utility pole left the driver with only a minor injury.
Nasib baik lo. Kayak ada kereta lalu.
That container didn't look secure from the start. Once it shifted, nothing in its path stood a chance. I hope everyone who survived this never forgets how lucky they were that morning. This car's handling is amazing. This avoids blocking the inner lane and causing traffic congestion on the national highway. The roof didn't fail because it was weak. The storm was simply that powerful.
Laptop nih, kalau laptop ayo.
Ada apa? Ada granada.
Seems like something in or on that lift machine was faulty. Luckily, everyone rushed to help him. I think if there hadn't been panic, it would have been possible to put it out. At least stamp it out with your foot. You can avoid bad drivers, but you never expect something like this to fall out of the sky. That quick warning may have prevented a terrible tragedy. Subscribe to Raw Moments Wild for more real stories like this. Hopefully he has concrete wheels installed in the same design. It's comforting to know these crews train for the worst long before it ever happens. That's how lives are saved. I kept replaying the moment the glass fell. It's incredible how narrowly she escaped. They should have been wearing goggles. That shit will make you get injured and it's sprayed everywhere. You can tell that's the owner's store. His first instinct was to save the merchandise. BMW blocked everything. This story tells us that we should buy a BMW in the future.
เกมไม่หลบแล้วนี่โอ้พวกมึงทำเราเยอะทุกอย่างเลย
Oh
I don't think those three will ever stand that close to a moving truck again. The smartest decision they made was leaving the bike the moment they saw the smoke.
Anh trong một nhà xa. Con đừng không làm gì hả bố? Chị không chết được bố à?
You expect something like this while charging, not when it's just sitting there.
Ui, cầm mắt hay quá. Hay quá. The motorcycles clearly had other plans. I felt that frustration through the screen.
哎呦我操！
我这破手机摁不出来耶。
哎呦我靠！
Everyone was just filling up their cars, never expecting the ground beneath them to explode. That's terrifying. This way, they learned that they should look for parking and not invade the public road. The sparks were spectacular to watch, but all I could think about was how lucky everyone was that no one was standing underneath. If your car drives through a puddle, never step on the brakes. The correct thing to do is immediately release the accelerator, firmly grip the steering wheel, and try to keep driving straight.
撞到那个。
The moment he looked up and started running, you could tell he knew he had no time to waste. That split-second decision probably saved his life.
Yo. Let's go, Jay.
The dust will settle, the road can be cleared, but walking away safely is what truly matters.
اسكت ايه
انت ما بلغ ابو حاجه
حقنا ولا
شيء اللي قبل شوي
يو
يا رب
عشان زي قبل هذا كله
عشان هيا على كل يا الله سلم يا الله سلم يا الله سلم الله سيلة واحدة يا سيلة واحدة سبحان الله سيلة واحدة سبحان الله
حقا ما تخلق تحت حقنا لا
لا إله إلا الله سبحان الله
وسائل مثلا والله اجي على القلب قلنا كامل
An Idaho State Police trooper narrowly avoiding a semi-truck. Watch this. Idaho State Police says that
This is exactly why slow down, move over isn't just a slogan. It's something that saves lives.
Out of the way. This is a really good reminder of the dangers that the first responders they face on all our Idaho roads. You need to slow down and move over if you see those troopers or any personnel on the side of the road.
The twisted metal is shocking, but seeing the occupants walk away is the kind of ending you always hope for. This is exactly why defensive driving matters. You can't predict every mistake, but staying alert can save your life.
không phải cột tròn kia để cho nó quặp ra sẽ đỡ bị sống được ạ.
The machine did its job, but the direction turned this into a completely different situation.
Ôi trời điện. Ôi cái kia đi được à?
Mình lại đi anh.
Bây giờ cẩu như kia không đi được cơ. Rồi quay đi.
Quay đi.